So, it has come to my attention that I have some out from before I started posting on YouTube. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what half of these stories are about. Let's find out together, shall we? Alright, this is my first ever drawing / edit that I did on Ibis Paint. As you can see, my editing style has changed a lot over the years. This took me like 4 hours, mainly because it was all done on one canvas. I was just playing around and I thought it looked cool. Yeah, that's basically it. This was my first ever OC. Her name was Gabby. Before I actually started making stories, I was really into just editing the characters, which is what I have been doing here with these 4 lovely characters. As you can see, I used Gacha Life for a while before switching to Gacha Club. Yeah. The rainbow one actually took me like 14 hours. Mainly because it was also done on one canvas. Yeah, it was difficult. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what I did. As you can see, my editing style was very different. I was just starting out editing. I didn't really understand how to do it. Moving on. Alright, we have entered the era where I gave my OC a family and did terrible, terrible things to them. You know, as every gacha tuber does. I was also weirdly into black tentacles for some reason. I don't know why, I just liked doing them. They were fun to do. I always made them grab things and stuff. I don't know. I get back into it later. There's one in a different era that I did tentacles on. I don't know. Tendrils are fun. Maybe it was because I was in a creepypasta phase. Slenderman tendrils. I don't know. But, yeah, this is a fun phase. I do remember doing some of these, but I don't remember what the song I used was. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So, the first image is obviously FNAF. I went through a short FNAF phase, which isn't all that surprising. I did love FNAF when I was younger. I still do. But, yeah. I went through a phase where I made Gregory and animatronic and all that stuff, and let's just ignore that. So, story time with the second image. I actually do remember the girl. She was girlfriends with some other OC I had, but I don't remember. I was looking through them and I was like, I remember you, but I don't remember you. But it's very weird. And the last one, I don't know. It was I think it's me. Like, you know when you make an OC of yourself, but it's not yourself, it's what you want to look like? Yeah, I think that was it. I don't remember what I did it for. All I remember is I did it. I was also a huge fan of making the hair two-toned. I don't know why. It was just very fun. Anyway, and in walks the weird core phase. Such a good phase. I was experimenting with my characters. I thought they would be cool. I made a weirdcore OC. I was really into weirdcore because I was like, okay, I don't know if you guys know what Mr. Plant is. So I was watching The Amazing World of Mr. Plant. Oh, look, what did I say? I said the tendrils would be back and they're back. Yeah. I don't remember what that was for. Oh, I do, but I don't. Yeah, I have a lot of different people. Ignore the third one. Anyway, yeah, the fourth one, I don't remember what that was about. All I remember is I wanted to do something. I used to have goddesses and gods for sexualities, like all of them, but now I just have FNAF characters. Anyway, the fifth one is, look, I'm doing here. I did lines. Yes, I did that for a long time actually. I did lines. I don't remember, but I remember what it's about. And the sixth. I'm losing count. With the last one, I think it was just an alumni appreciations thing. I don't quite remember. But again, there's my dream me. There's hearts and sparkles and I'm doing here. I had a weird obsession with making magic on hands for some reason. I'm sure you'll see it a lot, but like, yeah, there was a lot of magic around. All right. This was a short phase. I do kind of remember what it was about. Me, the character who was a cat, was like, I don't know, a Grim Reaper. That's why there's shadows behind her. Like she takes souls of the bad people. I don't know. I really don't remember this one. All I remember is she had a daughter, and she was a cat with wings and horns and stuff. The second one I do actually remember doing. I remember there was another one in between it that I didn't edit for. It was the twiddling your thumbs trend that was going on for a while. The second one I do actually remember. It was I don't know the song's name, but I do know it goes, now I don't need your wings to fly this time. You held me down when I broke free. I found the love inside of me. Now I don't need your wings to fly this time. Yes. The third one was a continuation of that, but I never really finished it because I couldn't be bothered, and then I just kind of lost motivation. I do remember that the ghost in the third and the second one were her mother, and I just made up the man for no reason because I needed a man. The fourth one I also didn't finish. It was like time traveling to the future, and that's her daughter all grown up. And I don't know what happened to her, but I just know that something happened to her, and then the daughter's sad. That was her teddy bear, she was holding it and stuff, and all that stuff. She's queen, apparently, so apparently I was a king, or no, a queen, apparently. So, who knows? My mind was all over the place, but you can see I'm a cat, and my eyes were like that. I don't know. I liked this phase, it was nice. That's all I can say. We are going to just skip right over this phase. Long story short, I read a book on Wattpad. I liked the book. I made the characters in the book, and then I did stuff on that. I don't want to talk about it that much. This was a very awkward phase. I am past this phase. I have never made any more Harry Potter characters and stuff. So yeah, let's just go to the next one, please. I don't want to talk about it. Alright, moving on from the monstrosity that was my Harry Potter phase, I have come back to Gabby. Hooray! Everyone give Gabby a round of applause. The first photo was actually for I think I left my conscience in the 6th Dimension video. And it was the first time I'd ever drawn a custom mouth. I thought, I want to be a little extra for this, and a nose. And I thought, I could do this. And so I did that. And the second one was also for that. It was the part where, like, at the end was like, whoa, whoa. Yeah. And the third one was for just me, I think. I don't think I ever did a video on it. It was because I had done one the year before that I haven't shown you because it wasn't very good and I didn't like it anyway. And I thought, I should redo that, but in a different year. So I did that. And it was fun. I liked it, actually. It was really fun. And the fourth one, Welcome Stella. It was a video where she, I don't know, died, went to hell for some reason, came back, and then the devil realized it was a mistake and sent her up and all that stuff, and I was the high angel, apparently. Anyway, yes. And again, you can see the magic sphere on her hand. The fifth one was for a video. I don't remember what the video was about. Well, I do, but I don't remember what the video was. It was like, this was her evil self. She had an evil self. This was the only time I'd actually edited her. And she was wreaking havoc. They were fighting. She got really injured and passed out. And then when she woke up, fire was everywhere and all that stuff. And so she just went berserk and actually did that. Which doesn't seem that much, but, you know, it looked cool at the time. And I went all out with this one because, like, I want to up my editing style. And so I did. And the last one, it was for another video. I don't remember what, again. But I do remember that this pose took me at least 2 to 3 hours alone, because everything else is not all that detailed. And this took me, like, I'm gonna say 4 hours, nearly 5. So, yeah, I did that pose myself. There. Anyway, I miss Gabby. I might remake her. You might see her in other videos, but, like, yeah. I do kind of wish I kept all my old videos, but they were just photos in my camera roll, and you know your camera roll can only take so many photos. So, yeah, I'm a little sad looking at all these. In walks my Marvel phase. There are too many photos here to talk about individually, so I'll just talk about my Marvel. This is Rosalind, spelled Rosalyn. She is a Tasmanian devil from the planet Tamasia. Hang on, let me pull up my notes. I never actually thought about how to say her planet name. So, well, they're called Tasmanian devils. They're actually dragons. I don't know if I've posted it. If I haven't posted it, I'll post it later. She actually has a different form. This is just her more human form. She grew up. Got it. Her full name's Rosalind Jane King. She is a hero. She's a Tasmanian devil. She's from Tasmania. She has pet dragons like everyone on Tasmania. Her powers are levitation, deforming, transformation, teleportation, sorcery, brainwashing, gold magic, invisibility, phasing, body morphing, age morphing, voice changing. Yeah, I went a little OP with her. But they're my characters, I can do what I want. Her weakness is extreme cold, as Tasmania is a very hot planet due to the fact that there are 2 suns and are very close to one of them, as you can see. Also, her appearance has changed. I think I have used her, so if you go back to my channel, you may be able to see the fact that she looks different now. This was a very old design. And Lucy, who was her girlfriend at the time, also looks very different. She died. I'm sorry, Lucy died. So did her brother. She's a twin. His name is Callum. And she has a little sister named Sapphire, who I have a video coming up. You'll be able to see them all. And she was very close to her twin, obviously. Her twin's younger, older than her. Hang on. It doesn't say. I think, yeah. So, Callum was murdered by her mother, unfortunately. And then... Shut up. Her girlfriend was murdered. She was set to betroth the girlfriend's brother, Damien, and Sapphire was being favoured and she was being ignored. So basically, she decided to run away. Bella, shut up. You're ruining my voiceover. Tasmanians age differently than humans. Every 13 human years is a Tasmanian year. So she is 29 in human years and 377 in Tasmanian years. She was found by Tony Stark, because father figure, obviously. She was like 15 at the time in human years, so takes her in, all that stuff. Yeah. That's basically her. So, there are a lot of different AUs in this one. I particularly like the last photo, it's very nice. But, yeah. That's basically it. Anyway, on to my next phase. Moving right along, this is my Harry Potter phase. I just said I didn't go back into a Harry Potter phase. Never mind, I did, but this one was fine because it was mine. The first photo is actually what her eyes look like, edited. This is an old version of... Oh, I keep forgetting how to say her name. Let me have a look. I think it's Aquila. Yeah. So basically, she doesn't look like this now. She is a black family member, and she's Sirius's and Regulus's sister. She is 34. Not in these, obviously. She's a teenager. She's at high school. Yeah. She's also in Gryffindor, like Sirius. Her parents, which you probably won't see because I'm in my FNAF phase at the moment, so my entire role is filled up with FNAF. Let me know if you want me to do something with them. I'd like to know in the comments. Anyway, her hair is a light silver, despite everything. Her eyes are blue, and they turn red with age, as you can see in the last photo, which is coming up. She has an animagus, obviously. She learns with her brother. She's a jaguar with red fur. Now, I read in a fanfic somewhere about Phoenix Bonds, and I thought they were really cool. And so I made them have a Phoenix Bond. It's really cool. Basically what a Phoenix Bond is you both have Phoenix, like, tattoos that you're born with on your, like, one or the other arm. Depends on who you are. You can, like... I don't know. Hang on. So, you can, like... Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just... I just do it. They both have a phoenix. I'm gonna call her, I don't know her name. She has a fire phoenix named Phoebus, god of the sun, and Sirius has a ice phoenix, Chione, goddess of ice. Yeah. It's basically my Harry Potter phase. Again. Right, Stranger Things. Yes, I had a very big Stranger Things phase. I never really did it. Oh wow. I did that long one with the dancing with the Blur song. I don't know if you've seen that. I think I posted it. Yes. This is Maddie to most, Red to friends. Her name is Madison Creel. I like to think of her as Vecna's daughter, because you may not know the lore, the band Dungeons & Dragons. There are children of Vecna. She's 18. She has telekinesis, dimension jumping, red magic, strength, levitation, speed, and mind control. She actually does look the same as she does now. I have never changed her appearance. She wasn't actually born. She was created to become a weapon to take over the world. She grew up learning about her powers in the Upside Down until she found a gate when she was about 8. This led to her finding out about the real world and meeting one of the other children, who I will not disclose, because if you want me to talk about my AUs, I can. Finding things, Vecna was keeping her, start fighting, and she stopped training to 100% D2. Vecna, she kept visiting the other children and learning about the real world. Yeah. Basically, perfect weapon created by Vecna. The last photo was, of course, for that twirling girl thing. The, I don't remember the name. Again, yes. The first photo was... Actually, I think I have that. I think I have all of these photos in a video. I'll look and see if I've posted it. If I not, I will post it for you guys. If you want me to talk about my AUs of any specific type of, I don't know, fandom, I have listed most of my fandoms in my Characters Without Trauma, I think, video in the description. Yeah, so that will be, yes. Just ask, I can explain it to you. Anyway, that's my Stranger Things. I don't think I did anything else with Stranger Things. There were some photos in between where I was a very heavy Top Gun very heavy Top Gun phase. So, but none of them are really finished, so I didn't really show them. Yeah. Right, I think this will be the last phase I'll be going through, just simply because I'm getting sick of hearing myself talk. So this is my MHA phase. I don't know where the last photos video went. I know I used it, but I don't know where it is, so I might have to look for that. But yeah, basically my MHA, this is Kuroshi, If you want me to talk about my AU, I can talk about my AU with you. The first two photos are actually together in a video that I may or may not have posted. I will check. And yeah, it's basically just, yeah. Do you ever talk for so long that you start getting tired of your own voice? I think this is the longest I've talked at all. Also, voice reveal at like 26 minutes through. Yeah. So, but you wouldn't expect me to sound like this, eh? I'm a little sick, so my voice is a little off. Anyway. Yeah. It's been nice talking to you. Let me know if you got this far. Right. If you got this far, let me know what fandom you would like me to explain next. If you want me to explain an AU to you. And put a heart next to it, a yellow heart, so I can know you got this far. Although, I don't even think I could get this far. I'm sick of my self-talk. Yep. Goodbye, folks. I will see you when I see you. And I'll hopefully be posting that video about Marvel soon.